on. Cheers, Ron.
Cheers. And you said you went to college.
I did. Mm-hmm.
And you studied...
I studied business administration. Yeah, so that... and it's helped me because what I'm aspiring to do now is actually start up maybe a rental property or an Airbnb here in Vegas. There's so much going on, so if I can, just land a little maybe condo or something and gear that towards an Airbnb with the whole Raider Stadium, with everything going on. That is my little aspiration now. So yes, I always try to keep a business mind, whether it's working or outside of work. I always try to do that. So I will always have that mindset, and more to say about that, but I just try, whether it's working my job, taking care of my home, or looking to other investments, I will always try to keep that mindset that I got with my college education. Yes.
So it was good that you took those classes.
I think so. I think I kind of always had that, but just with that, and I think it added to it. So.
Are you money driven?
Cool. No, I only in a way to where I feel
comfortable.
Yes. I'm not one of those girls that is money driven in a unhealthy way. Yes. There's some people, and I'm not just saying girls, but there are some people that will do so much in order to earn money that it becomes unhealthy. No, I'm not going to do that. I stay business, and that's how I'm going to earn my money. And
good.
Yes.
That's my Carrie. What was one of the worst jobs you had?
That would have to be, I'm going to be completely honest here and say, I made a very bad mistake of driving drunk. I did that. So I then was unable to get maybe a certain job, and this job I got, all right, I'm going to get this job, and was working as a hotel, like a hostess, of where you book the people in and all that, and I had only worked maybe 2 weeks, and my background came back, and they said, Carrie, you can't, we're not, because I had made that mistake. And
did you get stopped?
I did. I got stopped. So of course they took me in, and it was just not that much over, but I was over, and it was something that I will never do again. And if someone can learn from my mistake, then that's fantastic. But I got this job, and they said, we're not, we can't, background came back, and they said, we can't take it. And I was like, oh my gosh.
No.
So yeah, so that was just something. So that's probably the worst thing, because then I was trying to, get a job after that, and it was just horrible, and then of course they let me go, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think that was probably the worst, just because it was the biggest letdown on earth, and we all make mistakes, and that was mine, and I promised myself that I wouldn't do that ever again, and I just haven't. So that was just disappointing. It was disappointing, and they, let it go. And so that was not fun.
Not fun.
None of that entire experience.
Process.
Yeah, was fun. So yeah, not good. But it is what it is. I mean, you live life, and if you've lived life, you've gone through good experiences and bad. and you can learn from every experience, whether it's good or bad. So that's how I live my life. I mean, even if it's a bad experience, you learn from that. So that's just how I live my life.
I'm gonna learn from you because sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, I drive drunk too. Well, not super drunk, but like I take a couple, you know, and then
so it's,
you don't have no way going home, or you don't want to leave your car at the bar, and then have the hassle to come back and get it the next day.
And I know we've all done it, and you know, it's just sometimes you'll get popped and sometimes you won't.
Yes.
So there's a lot of options now to where you don't even have to go that route, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
With the Uber.
Absolutely. Yes. So,
and what was one of your first jobs that you had?
I worked at Kmart.
Kmart.
And I was kind of toggling between working the register and then working customer service. And that maybe could have been another one of my worst experiences at work, because I was working the customer service area at Kmart, and this guy got mad because he wanted a refund that I wasn't able to give him. So I called one of my managers, and I told him, okay, we're going to be able to do this, but all I need you to do is sign yes. And he threw the pen at me. I'm like, oh my God.
You're kidding. He threw it at you.
Threw the pen at me. So I'm like, all right, yeah, not cool. I mean, it was what it was.
Did you knock him out at least?
No. Yeah, no, I'm always nice when I work, but like that was kind of weird, you know.
Bad experience. And that ruins your whole day and your whole week, probably. Something similar happened to me like that, and it's ruined my whole week or my whole day. It's just not nice, guys.
Yeah, not nice. Yeah. So that happened, and then you know, everything worked out after that. But that was my first job, and ended up becoming the supervisor. And I don't know, I think it was like 17, 18, and so it was okay. And that was my first job experience, you know.
How old were you?
17, going on 18.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
And what is one of the craziest things you did, like your high school years or after high school with your friends?
I met a girl. So I was, at this point, I was with Playboy, and they had a Playboy party going on in California at the Standard. I don't know if you've heard of the Standard, but there was the Standard, which was on Sunset, and I met one of the most beautiful women that, you know, at that time I'm going, oh my God, this chick, she's gorgeous. And so we started talking, and we were hanging out. And then I don't know if I could talk to the camera, but if you don't know, I am completely gay. I like women only. But I meet this girl, and I'm like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. And she's like, Carrie, we're leaving to Cannes, France, within the next few weeks. Would you like to go with us? And it was her boyfriend, and he was promoting a film there, and then they were just friends they were bringing, and they had room for an extra. And I said, yeah, I would like to. I'd never been anywhere international, and I said, yes, I want to go. And she was absolutely stunning, and I ended up getting my passport. I don't know if the word is called expedited, but something quick to where I can just travel. And within 2 weeks, I was in the south of France with her, and we went to the Cannes Film Festival because he was promoting a film, and it was just, that was pretty crazy. So I think maybe that was the most crazy, like just last minute fun thing that I have ever done.
That is crazy,
and,
going to a different country.
I know, never been to a different country, and yep.
Like without your family or nothing?
By myself.
By yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had already traveled, and I had my I want to say I had my finals for college. So they had already traveled there and I met them there. So it was literally by myself.
By yourself.
So I did a nonstop from LAX to France. Yeah, so it was, but it turned out fun.
It was
cool,
it was
yeah.
Yes. You don't regret it?
Yeah, I don't regret it, no.
That's good.
I have no regrets.
No regrets.
Yeah.
And how long were you in Playboy?
So Playboy, I have to say, it was an interesting scenario how everything kind of worked out. My mom, the only reason I submitted myself to Playboy was because my mom left and went to Hawaii with my little brother to be with his dad, and I had nowhere to go at that point. I was still in college, and
you didn't want to follow your mom?
No, I wasn't going to do that, and nor did she ask me to go with her, but I would not. And so I didn't know where my money was going to come from, and that's when I sent my pictures to Playboy. And they must have ended up there because the gym that I was going to, it's weird because it was in Simi Valley. I don't know if you know where that's at, but Simi Valley, California. This guy comes up to me and he says, "Carrie, you just sent your pictures to Playboy?" I'm the security guy there. I'm like, really? This was the weirdest thing ever. And he says, I'm one of the security guys, and I saw your pictures come through. I'm like, whoa, okay. He said, Hef, they call him Hef, is gonna be at the club tonight. And he told me the club, and he said, you should show up. And I did. Showed up, met a girl there, and she's like, Carrie, so I meet her at the bar. And I said, I'm here because I heard Hugh Hefner is going to be here tonight, and I want to meet him. She's like, oh, okay. So we take a shot at the bar, and before we know it, he's showing up there at the club. And we're like, oh my God, there he is. And so after a while we go up and she's like, Carrie, just let's stand right here. She's like, make out with me. I'm like, okay. So I make out with this girl, immediately get pulled in by Hugh Hefner and his security. And that's how I got invited to the first party. And so we went to his Halloween party. And we stayed behind the ropes with him at the Garden of Eden. It was called the Garden of Eden. And we stayed with him all night there. And then we're invited to his Halloween party. Yeah, so...
That must have been kind of good, right?
I
Crazy?
couldn't believe it. And then, because I had come with my mom and my sister, and I see them down there, and they're like, holy shit, there's Carrie. She's up there with Hugh Hefner. And... so it was an interesting, very interesting night.
Wow, that's a story.
Yeah, yes, and then it kind of goes from there. But yeah, it's a story. Mm-hmm.
And I know you are very passionate about music and playing the guitar.
Yes.
And all these things, wonderful things you've done. And what is another passion or cause that you have?
Freddie, I honestly have to be completely open and honest with you and tell everyone. I think the people that know me closest and know my heart know that I am 100% gay. I love women. Yes, it has been very hard in the past. I grew up Catholic. And so that was something that I felt, is this okay? Is this right to be? And I just, it's been a long time that I have been able to just kind of be who I am. And that's number one. And I want to tell whoever's watching this that doesn't feel that way, that it's okay, and we can be that way. So I guess long story short, I am completely gay. I'm only attracted to women.
So guys, don't go to her job. Don't hit on her. Do not stalk her, please.
I have so many. So what I do have to say in the way of the lovely people that come to the bar, like a lot of my guy friends and my girlfriends, and they understand who I am. I've been honest and open, and I think in the way of life, that's the only way to be. And I just, gosh, I don't know what more to say. And I just want everyone that's watching this to feel comfortable in their own body. And I would love to talk more about it in that way, because I never really was able to. I would hate to throw my age out at this point, but I'm old enough to say, yes, I am gay. I've been this way my whole life, and anyone who's feeling the same way that I did when I was, I want to say 11 years old. Just be comfortable with yourself, and you're blessed, and there's nothing wrong with it.
When did you like find out that you liked girls?
You know what? I never. It wasn't probably until a little later in life. I think I was honestly in denial, and so I did go out with guys, and I did, do that whole thing. At the same time, I didn't feel like I was attracted or like I was complete. Like there were girls at that age that felt, oh, I love this guy, or I'm into boys and I'm into this and that, and I never felt like that. And I tried, and but then, once I was with a girl or around a girl, it was different. It was very different. I felt attracted. It was completely different. And so I would have to say finalization maybe around 17 or 18 years old, and I still really did nothing about it because I was still scared. And that's what I don't want, I guess, the youth to feel. And you just don't want to go there because you feel it's not the right thing to do. So just saying, but that's my story there. I mean, How do you feel like nowadays? Like, is that being accepted more now, and like being gay? Right now, I don't want to call my age out. I'm old, and I will call my age out because I told everyone when I do this interview, I'm going to be completely honest.
But you don't have to say your age.
Yes, I don't know. I will.
She's 21.
Just turned 21. No.
I just turned 21 too.
Yes, oh my God. But I'm going to be completely honest. I just turned 43 in September, and my whole life has been just me manifesting and doing everything that has made me happy. And I will never let anybody compromise how I feel. So
no matter who it is,
it doesn't matter. No, I'm definitely 100% gay. I haven't met the right woman yet. I was in a relationship for over 12 years.
12 years.
Yes. But
what happened there? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I was young, and just didn't work, and I was done, and everything was just done. So I'm ready to move on to the next step and make everything new. And I am not, it's weird because, you know, I feel like I'm not going to settle, and, you know, if I end up alone, so be it, but I'm not settling. And it's been a long time coming. I've worked for everything that I've had, and I just want I want the right woman in my life, and we'll see what happens, I guess.
Do you feel, or have you had any conflicts with any family not accepting you with that? Or or should we just skip that question?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that and say, I'm just gonna say it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's all good.
Sounds good.
But yeah, my brothers, my mom, I just I'm gonna leave it at that point.
At that point.
I think everything in that way, we all deal with people that feel it's wrong to be how we are. I honestly, there's no way that it is, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Number one, I don't believe in religion. I grew up just because of how my parents are and how I was brought up. I was brought up Catholic. I know you were too, Freddie.
Yeah.
So I think in the way of either being, I'm half Mexican, I'm half Italian. I know you're Mexican. We are brought up Catholic.
Yeah.
And but do I believe in that? No. I believe in
Hey God.
Yes, I do. I believe in a higher power. I believe that we all have an energy, and I believe that the earth is an energy, and I think religion is an old-fashioned belief. I wish I could just say a little bit more, but I don't believe in religion at all. Not at all. Love is my religion, period.
Love is your religion.
Yes.
And I saw you even have it there.
I have it everywhere. I have it there. I have it there. I have it in my bathroom. I have it there. I have it in my backyard, and I have it right here on the side of my body.
Wow.
And that is my 100. Yeah. So,
belief.
yes, it's everywhere, and I made it a point to put it in every part of my home because that's what I believe in. Yeah, not religion. I believe in love.
Believe in love.
Yes.
How do you describe yourself when you're in love?
Oh my God. The most, oh my Lord. I love love. I gotta say I love love. I will do anything for the woman that I am in love with. So I find that to be a fault sometimes because I think I go too much above and beyond, and I think sometimes that hurts me in the long run. But I am a trillion. If I find myself in love or attracted to somebody, I'm 1,000,000% in, and that's all there is to it. And so if she's not at that point, then I'm going to be hurt because I put 1,000,000% in. Yep. Yeah. Which I need to probably stop doing because I think I do it too quick.
I think that's how I am. I think so.
Right. We're the same way.
And have you ever been married?
No.
No.
Nope. Never been married. I will wait to do that. I don't have that off of my bucket list. If I meet the right woman, that definitely will happen. But as of now, I have everything I need. I've worked for everything that I have, and if she's not the right person, then it's never gonna happen. No.
And describe the perfect woman that you're looking for.
All right, and this is so weird because I have to honestly say, first of all, there has to be physical attraction. So I have to be physically attracted to that person. But I want her to be an equal. I want her to be able to be making the same amount of money as I do, want the same likes that I want, be interested in living her life the same way that I do. And I'm not complicated whatsoever, but I want somebody that, you know, we could stay home and cook, or, you know, we can go out and, I don't know, go on the lake. We could, you know, go and take a jog in the park, or have a glass of wine at home with candles. You know, I just want someone that's an equal to me. I'm not looking for anything absolutely extensive.
You're not picky.
No, but I am picky in the way of someone that I want as an equal to myself. Absolutely. And somebody that I am physically attracted to. Yeah.
I think a lot of people say that that the feelings or the heart is what matters the most.
Right.
But I really think what matters the most to start something is to be attracted to them.
That's
right?
number one. I think that's not, well, I don't think it is. I know it's number one. So once that happens, then you can just go from there.
Go from there, right?
Yes, yeah. Because other than that, you're friends, you know. But in order to be in a relationship and attracted to each other and make it go a little further, I think well, I don't think so. There's got to be a physical attraction. Yes, physical attraction there, for sure. Yeah.
Are you single now?
I am single.
You are single.
Yeah, I'm looking for that one special girl. I don't know where that's going to come. Vegas has been hard.
I don't know if you saw this article where we're like, I think we're we're top 10, but I think we're ranked third. Yeah, I think it was third in the worst cities to like find love. We're top or ranked third.
Lord, yes.
I don't know if you saw that article.
I think I did see that. Yeah.
It was. It makes sense to me. It's so hard. It's so hard here.
It's hard. It is. It's hard. But you know what? I'm just going to keep trying, and we'll see what happens. And I'm so big on just thinking that whatever's meant to be will be.
Will be.
It will. It will be. And I've seen that a lot of ways in my life up until the now. And the only thing that I'm waiting for is that love. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely.